Okay, this is Robert Newman, and I'm a real estate marketing expert out of California, comparing Easy Agent Pro and Real Geeks. And this particular video is comparing direct marketing. So, as with all of my reviews, I use the platforms in question, the real estate technology platforms. Now, I have not had a chance, in all fairness, to get a login and actually drive traffic to an Easy Agent Pro. I have, however, had the chance to drive traffic to a Real Geeks website and definitely have a lot of numbers in terms of direct advertising. So first, both platforms require that you're going to have to send traffic to them. In other words, you're going to have to use Google AdWords or Facebook ads in order to get leads from the websites that you have purchased from these companies. I've already, in other parts of my review, covered how these sites generate their leads. They're both very similar. Easy Agent Pro is a little less aggressive about how they require leads, which probably means that their conversion rate is higher. Now, having said that, let's talk about what the Real Geeks conversion rate is, because I actually have that. Now, the test market that I did, or the case study, is in Georgia, Alpharetta to be specific. So the average home prices there range between $250,000 and $450,000. There are exceptions, both higher and lower. This particular campaign has been running since March, and we have driven 804 clicks to the client's site, the same one that I've been using the entire review, the one that is on your screen right now. All right, so 804 clicks has generated, and this is the leads, but it's generated in this March timeframe, it's generated 46 leads. And of those 46 leads, that my last communication with the client was that they had actually closed, and I mean finished, 2 transactions, and I do believe that there are 1 or 2 in process. So to put that into perspective for you, if it's 804 is the number and we've generated 46 leads, let's say 6 are dummy leads, and I do believe that some of those are test leads that are in the client's database, the conversion rate has roughly been 5%, which is fairly high. Average conversion rate for a real estate lead generation website is between 1 and 3%. So this is already on the high side. Conversion rate, however, is on the low side. So of those leads with the transactions that I know have been done, it's 1 in 20. That number would probably be more like 1 in 10, 1 in 15, but right now it's 1 in 20. So a SEO lead, that is a lead that's delivered off organic or deep content where you've really explained a topic and the client feels educated, and then they start searching for homes because you've established your credibility as a resource in that market. The closing ratio is 1 in 9. And I've been doing this for a decade. I feel very strongly about that number. It's an average between high and low. I've gotten as good as 1 in 3 and as high as 1 in 15. So 1 in 9 is about average. And luxury, anything over $1 million to $5 million, is a completely different beast. And I'll have to do a separate review and video on that. So 1 in 20. But this is still an exceptionally good number because the client has spent $1,263 to generate about $500,000 in gross sales, which is roughly $15,000 in gross commissions. The client's piece of that is I'll let you, all of the real estate professionals using this, use your own math. I won't reveal what the client's is, but I'll promise you that this number is actually low. You can afford, in theory, to spend about 20% of your gross revenue on marketing. That's the number that you should be aiming for, is 20%. So right now we're at about 10%. And I've been doing this experiment mostly for free. So I've been running the campaign for them, for this client, but so there has been no cost beyond the advertising cost, or very low, very extremely low. So the end result is that I feel very strongly that Real Geeks is a great platform, and that most likely, as long as you're not making any major mistakes, you're going to see a very profitable return on your direct advertising dollars. Now, Facebook is different, and you can go and review a whole bunch of Real Geeks videos that you'll see agents from all over the country talking about what their conversion rate is on the Real Geeks website, I strongly recommend that you do that before purchasing one, and see if you can find a review that where a market mirrors your own. That's what I would do as a professional marketer, as I would look through their videos, find one that resembled your market in terms of pricing, demographic, who lives there, are they relocating, what kind of businesses are in that area, and then I would use those numbers as my metric to understand if this was a good investment or not for you. I do not have all of that data for Easy Agent Pro, and I feel a little bit badly about that because it's not fair. But based on what I know and based on how they're acquiring their leads and based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to guess that their lead conversion rate is probably slightly lower than Real Geeks, but their lead quality is slightly higher. Because I don't have the data for Easy Agent Pro, I am going to declare that Real Geeks is the winner in this category because there's so many agents from all over the country that are talking very specifically about what their conversion rate is off a Real Geeks website. Easy Agent Pro has some of those examples, but not many. They've decided to do their marketing in a different way, which I've already declared them the winner in terms of tutorials and how they're teaching you how to get leads. So to say that their conversion or direct advertising as a direct advertising platform, they're not as strong, I feel pretty comfortable in. Another thing about Real Geeks is it's designed for teams, and with Easy Agent Pro, not so much. It's more designed for agents. So, having said that, Real Geeks is really the hand-down winner in terms of the direct advertising category.